Welcome back to Book of Hours, everybody. We were shipwrecked down below here on St. Brandon's Cove. We made some contacts in town. We got across the bridge, but we still need to get access to the gate. A cottage where Hush House's groundskeeper lived. Until the fire. If I can get into the place and make it habitable, I can use it as a base for reclaiming more of the house. So we're still trying to get into Hush House, where we're going to establish our library of occult books. And this is our first book. It's our journal. I've crossed 3 oceans and almost drowned in one. Now I am the librarian of Hush House. Perhaps here I will be safe from my parents, but I can't take that for granted. So our parents are after us for some reason. I guess we're going to discover why. We've got a couple memories. Oh, this isn't actually a memory. It's clouds. Is this like just like a weather? Yeah. Oh, I see. So yeah, it's interesting. We can use the weather to our benefit, maybe. Yeah, so let's see what we need here. Exploring the house. Local blacksmith can defeat the door. The rector probably has a spare key, and the midwife knows how to jiggle the latch on the back door. So I guess we need assistance again to get in here. Okay. Well, we used the blacksmith last time. Maybe we should use them again. Denzel Smith, strong as oak, blackened by smoke. What's it that they needed? Element of the soul. Forge, edge, or heart. Right, I think we ended up using our health. So we're actually fatigued right now, so that's not going to work. But we'll come back from our fatigue if we just wait till the next day, right? You can see time passing above. It looks like it's afternoon. The little hour called nuns, when the doors of the manses are most tightly closed. For the secular, the hours when we may anticipate tea or celebrate it. Also, what's this? The Tree of Wisdom. Scholars and adepts recognize 9 wisdoms, though they disagree where one wisdom ends and another begins. Something for me to think about. Travel the Tree of Wisdom to learn secrets and to gain elements of the soul. Okay. Look at... oh, this is cool. Birdsong, preservation, the bosque. Scolicoscopy. If I pause, like, this is... okay, it's still spinning around. Dictodromy, hushery, illumination, ethastry, horomachistry. It looks like I could put the journal in here. Let's see what happens. Assign. Okay. Exploring the tree. Every skill could belong to one of 2 wisdoms. Decide which by assigning it here. This will grow your understanding of the wisdom and reward you with an element of the soul card, which is one of these, right? Illumination. Illuminates, purify the self and its surroundings. Eventually, they often cease to see any difference between the two. Hushery. The great art of hushery understands the beauty of silence and of its sundering. Oh, then these are different paths down the skill. It's like a skill tree. Dictodromy. Traveling at night is neither faster nor safer. That's why we do it. Knowledge of the ways and byways of the transmundane. I love it. So it can't be committed. You've determined where this skill should belong in the wide kingdoms of understanding. The skill is now committed to the wisdom marked on the card. I love it. I love it. I'm so confused. I like being confused and being lost and like finding my way. That's one of the things I enjoy most about games. Scolicoscopy, the study of things that should not be studied. Some call this a wisdom. That sounds cool. So what do I place in here? It's got to be a Scolicoscopy card? I guess so. The Bosque, the wisdom of the primeval wood. Rarely written, often felt. preservation, healing and restoration, an unglamorous wisdom. At least to those who never wonder how the world still exists. Birdsong, music riddles, miscellany, less a wisdom, more a body of gossip. Hallowed by accretion, a sniffy scholar once remarked. Horomachistry, this wisdom is concerned with the laws and disagreements of the hours and their emanations. Athastry, alchemy, metallurgy, pyrotechnics. Athastry is sometimes called the art that alters. Okay, so we've got our health back. All right, so I guess we need these types of cards to walk down the like skill tree, and it looks like it's going to unlock more stuff. These are the different types of lore or whatever, or that's at least what it was in Cultist Simulator. Edge, Forge, Winter, Lantern, Knock. Oh, that's cool. Look how it connects. Heart was one, yeah, Grail. Oh, man, I'm so excited about this. So much to explore. So back to the quote-unquote real world. I got it. Those pop-ups are a little annoying. Can I use Chore for core? Denzel will talk about practical matters, though he prefers to sit in silence. Oh, right, a shilling, okay. What do you need? Is the crown more than a shilling? It's raining out, okay. Nectar, the green wealth in the world's veins, the pulse of the seasons. Some call this principle blood. Okay, so this was enough. Let's pop over to here and see if we can get in. Guess we can go and do other things while we're waiting, eh? I'm just wondering, like, do their assistants go away if the day ends? Can I work to get some more money? There's not much work on offer in Brandkrug, but I can find 6 pence worth of odd jobs. What goes here? Soaked pence. Okay. Let's see if we can work while we're waiting for that to finish off. Might as well do like a bunch of things at once, eh? Awesome. Look at this. These are all different, I guess, parts of the building of Hush House that we can build out. Oh, we could zoom right in also. Oh, that's so cool. Keeper's Lodge. For 500 years in the times we call baronial, curia nocturnal. There was always a keeper to watch the ways, weed the gardens, and mend the roof. And the sun was shining. There is no keeper now, but the lodge's roof still weathers the storm of Brandkrug Bay. Oh my god, there's actually like all the different things we can click on. Oh, I didn't know it was this detailed. Basket of clean laundry, a morning luxury. Heart, thing, fabric, and fiber. Calisimi, the woven language, is written with thread, not ink. There are, of course, other more prosaic uses for fiber, too. Upholstery can be more adventurous than it sounds. Guest bed lodge, an occupant. Stout, rustic, snug. Use a matching soul card to move your belongings in and make this your bed. Or place a matching visitor card to encourage them to stay a little longer. Oh, right. Occupant heart. Is there anything else? Oh, there's a key. Hush House key. Heavy enough that it takes both hands to turn. Heavy enough to brain someone. Jeez. Though you'd need both hands for that too. Is this done yet? Annual labor. Fatigue. But we got 6 pence. Okay. So we just have Fost remaining. So I can only zoom. I think I can only zoom that far in on those buildings. Like I can't. Okay, I forgot what I said. I didn't try over there. Okay, so there's the key. There's a flower. The potted dragon tree. Scale thing. Leaf. Fractured mirror. Cracked and fly specked. Knock. Lantern. What am I supposed to do with these things, though? Or are they just for looking at? Dandelion wine. Lantern, nectar, thing. Liquid. What seeks the depths, flees the heights, and cannot be constrained by any chain ever forged. That's cool. Beverage to serve. Oh, we can give it to someone. Yeah. Lodge, fireplace. Fire always accepts gifts and boils the kettle for tea. You can place an effort in there, which is an element of the soul. It can't be fatigued. It can't be a malady. An effort on a thing. Maybe on the letter? I think we only go here. Oh! On the book. If I'm only planning to burn something, I won't need a soul card. Oh, I'm not burning the book. Okay, so we need more things, I guess, to do something with that. Straw cushion chair, upholstered without any particular skill. Peeless oat bread. Gritty bread made with the hardy ancient oats that grow at Land's End. Okay. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I can drag them into my inventory. Of course I can. I want these books. Uncatalogued book. Here ya. Catalog this to learn more. There's some tea. So could I use the tea with the kettle to make myself tea? Probably, eh? Shadowless silk. A variant of the Persian silk tree. Golden as the Shadowless Kings. Now, can I put this back? I could put it anywhere? Oh my god, that's cool. I thought this is like going to be more simple than it actually is. Serve here. I'm going to pause it. Plates, cups, and glasses, so that if I want to offer someone wine, I needn't give them the whole bottle. Candle, too. Honey scar scented candle. Forge. Okay, so I guess I can consider this. Some books are to be tasted, others to be swallowed. Oh yeah, bacon, right. Faust was sight, perception, inspiration. This book was probably written around the time of Hush House's Curia period, roughly 1700s to 1800s. If I examine it, I can learn more about what knowledge it might contain. Books from this period are only rarely contaminated. Let's find out. Can I also... Okay, I can't look at two things. Guess that makes sense. Clouds. Now I have an idea of the book's nature and its contents. The Debate of Seven Cups, Distillation of Spirit. Recorded by an alchemist who identifies himself in the foreword as Butzer, Thomas Brown's reflection. Tally price. A price is the invisible world. A price as the invisible world would reckon it, paid in uncommon currency. Like the token called Spintre. It's moth. Greater challenges require stronger skills. Okay, so the number is 10. So it requires 10 moth, I guess, to learn about it. Readable. There are worse things to put in your eyes than this. Thing. Codex. So if I put this here, some books are to be tasted, right? Same thing. So a soul, a skill. I don't have any I don't have any skills, guys. Story of my life. And use a memory. So this, so we need, it has to be says challenges. Does that mean I have to pay for it as well? No. It's a spin tree. Okay, maybe we need to pay some spin tree, like a different type of currency, and the cards that we place here have to be up to 10 moth, I think. Let's appreciate this then. Could use chore, maybe? I'm not sure if it matters. This book was probably written around the time of Hush House's nocturnal period. After the turn of the century, if I examine it, I can learn more about what knowledge it may contain. Almost never contaminated, okay. Guess we'll grab these too. Oh wait, I won't be able to. What are these? Oh, these are books that have already been unbundled. So this is I guess this is a big part of the game, is like collecting these books and figuring them out. And what we can do with the knowledge. Now I have an idea of the book's nature. The Invisible Opera, Unfinished Recordings. And maybe this is like book 10 of a series. A recording of a 1911 attempt at a performance of Wings Within Wings, the so-called Invisible Opera. Sky. And what's this one? Traveling at Night, Volume 1. The annotated dream journals of Christopher Illopoli, sometimes called the only readable occultist. Literate, entertaining, bewildering. This is a little bit simpler. 4 knock. And 1 price. We have lantern. And this is moon, moth. Moth in particular. Okay. Put this back. Traveling at Night, Volume 2, which is 6. Mystery. Oh, wait, what? Oh, it's a recording. That's why it looks like that. Okay, makes sense. Let's consider this too. And then we'll see if we can open the house, get into the house and see what we can do there. Now I have an idea of the book's nature. It's the Barrow Child's Elegies. The Barrow, right? Yeah, Barrow Child. A Gaulish adept who won a place in the ranks of the Ordo Limea? Limea? There's a lot of words I'm not going to be able to pronounce in this. Feel free to try to help me. I may or may not remember. Enumerates the great shadow laid to rest in tombs of power and discusses their various conditions. Okay. Oops. I keep left clicking to move around. The great gate of the house. Looks like we can build something here. The walls of the house tower above me. I had been told that it was abandoned after a fire, but there's no sign of any such thing. The building will no doubt need restoration, but it's in better shape than I'd feared. Books are the memory that does not hide. Reads the inscription above the gate. We need a key. Okay, well, we've got that. I guess this is to teach you about using, like, picking up items and using them. I guess I'll keep these here. I could put my journal there too. I kind of want to keep it. Oh, cool. So we're unlocking these rooms, and then it's got stuff to explore. It's supposed to be a chill game, and I'm feeling it. Watchman's Tower, gatehouse. Back in the 11th century, Brian of Brittany built the tower and its gate to protect St. Brandon's Abbey. His Hush House was then known. Later, the Barons de Wolf strengthened the gate against their many enemies. Or is it de Wolf? But it's a long time now since Hush House was any kind of fortress. And by the time the scholars of the Curia took possession, this place had long been a comfortable waiting room for visitors to the house, too minor to merit immediate attention. Okay, I mean, I am immediately drawn to this creepy statue. Serena Blackwood. This bust is carved from alabaster. Can I pick it up? And I could like move stuff around, eh? The vase of gorse. As Cornish a plant as any. Treasury of shelters. It's like an armory for not getting pneumonia. Expensive chair. Also in the velvet of peculiar richness that invites the hand. Sit down a while. You've earned it. Lingering repose. I do like to read everything, guys. I like to take my time. I think this is a game that needs to be savored. Upholstered to velvet, peculiar richness that invites the hand. Oh yeah, have you ever seen these things? They put antlers on these like semi-oval things. It looks so weird. Not quite hair, not quite teeth, but proof that someone killed something. Red deer antlers. So this is 2 scale. Oh, and it shows you what's wall art and what's... Okay, neat. Yeth hound horns. In times past, the Yeth pursued the impious and impure across the moors of this country. Hendrik de Wolf never liked them. Same thing. The Tattered Outlaw. Thurza Blake, 7th Librarian of Hush House, liked paintings, donkeys. Liked painting donkeys, sorry. No one else liked her donkey paintings. But Thurza never much cared what other people liked. Good. Can't you paint your donkeys? A dry spell in a still place. Okay. Okay, so we could maybe use some of this stuff. Or we could burn it. So can I like... I just want to play around a little bit. Can I put this in here? Put this over here and then put this here? You can. Oh, and I can literally just put stuff on top of each other. There are specific spots for things though. Okay. Gatehouse stairs, exploring the house. The stairs to the room above are blocked with debris, and the plaster is peeling from the walls. I'll need help from the village to clear and restore the place. That's the next room, or there's a big hallway. Cloistered garden. I can make out a green and shaded space, but it's choked with weeds and thorns. I'll need help to clear the space. Assistance with lantern. Assistance with forge. Ah, so we could get the blacksmith again. But night has fallen. Let's see if he still wants to help us. Turn after dawn. Now there was something to do here, right? Post office offering. Hence ready to post. So a letter. Letter to the librarian. Now this is what we received, right? Yeah. Tally, ready to post. Then the money. Oh, we don't have any of that currency. Maybe we'll wait till morning. Is there anything else I could do? Ah, well, morning it is. It's sunny out. Sunny is lantern, right? Yeah. Sun is not what it was, but today he's smiling. And now I'm like back to being like, aside from exploring, you know, what could I do? I need to find stuff to use with these books, I guess. It would be the next step. Oh yeah, you need heart. A shilling, okay. Let's get the blacksmith's assistance. Can we get him to like stay here? Occupant. A thing may only go here if it has all of the aspects. Occupant. So this is not... Oh, it's probably the people that we could hire from the inn, maybe? Let's explore up here. while we're doing that, waiting for that to happen, let me be able to find better work. Maybe I should just keep doing this. At least I have some money to spend, so if I need to get some assistance, I can pay for it. Very cool. This is the Watchman's Tower, first floor. The notorious Eva de Wolf, first and last Baroness Brandkrug, liked this room because this side of the house carried fewest memories of her poor father, Valentine. Question mark. So she could eavesdrop on the conversations of visitors waiting below, or just because of how the pale light slanted through the windows in the last days of winter. Baronial period. Got you. So this is like the first section it was built? There's empty spaces too. I wonder if we can just build our own rooms. Let's begin exploring. Looks like we've got some packages. Uncatalogued books. Let's grab these. A bookshelf. Books live happily upright here, but other things are permitted to join them. Good for them. Is this? Okay, I was like, is that floating? A mirror scope, bewildering and occasionally useful. Oh, the Eva's desk, a magnificent 18th century secretary desk commissioned for Lady Eva de Wolf, last of the Brandkrug de Wolfs. A soul, a skill, a memory, papers, and with these things. Still don't have any skills though. Walter de Wolf. The bust is carved from serpentinite, a striking local stone. Seems like a weird spot for it, right? Quire of paper, creamy smooth, eagerly awaiting ink. Oh, we needed that, right? To write a letter or something? Oh, okay, let's consider it. Investigate the object. You won't use this up or consume it by doing this. Okay. How's this going? We can just close this. Okay, so we got some more money. Combined the money together into a florin. I'll eventually figure out the currency. And then if we want to explore this, we need Grail, Resistance and Grail. It's the Watchman's Tower top floor. The ceiling bows, right? Yeah. The ceiling bows worryingly under a damp patch. There must be a leak in the observatory. The sun above knows what state it's in. I should seek help and enter carefully. All right, so we've considered this paper. What have I learned? How much exactly is acquire? Enough? That's how much. Okay, so we got a memory of sight. Like we looked at something. That's kind of creepy. The eye sees more than the heart knows. Probably have to use those with something, right? So let's consider this. Probably written around the time of Hush House's Curia period. 1700s to 1800s. Learn more about the book as we explore this more. Baron Silence's astrolabe. Thomas de Wolf used this in his calculations, but it's much older than he was. I should probably like just keep it going so this stuff will replenish. Now I have an idea of the book's nature. The Thirsting Tantra. CG Burial? The Temperance Campaigner published elements of this in a pamphlet, which had to be withdrawn and destroyed after it became popular. We've used up all of our, what is it? Elements? Soul cards? This requires 2 tally price grail written in Sanskrit, the holy tongue of the subcontinent. The door to 4,000 years of poetry, ceremony, and mystery now opens before you. If you can struggle through the lotus convolutions of its vocabulary, Librarian reads Sanskrit, but don't assume others can. Oh, it needs a thing, or sorry, it is a thing. And what's this? As above, so below. A framed page of illustrated vellum. Up close, the colors dazzle and puzzle. So how would I write a letter? I don't think I found ink. Maybe we have to keep exploring. Is there stuff behind other things? There's so many different. So much to do. Oh, a message from St. Ronwin's Trust has arrived. Ah, so there's going to be events that occur. A reminder to the librarian. Hadn't yet replied to them. Okay. I don't really know how to reply. Got this paper. Oh, break a crowd. The postmistress will accept the offering and bestow upon me the appropriate change. An offering is a pence ready to post. Let me just see what happens if I do this. Is it just going to break up the coins? Crone broken into muted rainbow of silver. Yeah. Okay, that's a bit weird. So yeah, how do I rate this letter? Maybe I should never write them back. I can reply to this from a writing desk. All right, so I need to find a writing desk. I can't use anything in these buildings, so I need to find a writing desk somewhere in here. And it doesn't look like it's up. It's probably to the left. That's not a writing desk. So what do we need for here? I can make out a green and shaded space, but it's choked with weeds and thorns. Lantern. Which assistance was lantern? Workstation hints. Access most likely to be useful here. Grail. Winter. Lantern. There we go. Archery is dark, and Terrence, the housekeeper, is probably a prowl. I should return after dawn. Okay. I'm going to keep working then. And I can still keep considering these books. Oh, right. No. I need lantern here, right? I might not get lantern. Oops, that's weird. Trying to decide which thing to put on top. So I should consider with this. Well, I have an extra one of these, though. And now I could start, like, cataloging my books, I guess. That'll be the blue room. Isn't really a place for books here, is there? This is Ablations in Iron, a monster hunting initiate of the hour named the Colonel, who identifies herself as Little Sophia, records the exhibits she has rendered, to the Worm Museum in the Mansus. Man, I just totally forgot how to speak. Okay, we gotta speed this up. Blue's going down here. What's a recording? I'll put that there too. Oh, wait. This is a writing desk. Look. Ugale ink, a variant of iron gall ink, particularly difficult to erase, a minor ink of power. Oh, I'm a dummy. This is the desk here. Okay. So, I don't have this. I don't have a skill. So this has to be a soul card of Edge, Grail, Moon, or Winter. I'm ready, but for what? Add a skill card to try to match power aspects if you want to create something. Where did I put that paper? Oh, it's here! How the hell did it... Can I just put it anywhere? I just dropped it on the ground. That's pretty funny. Okay, let's try this again. Core papers. Skill. How do I just learn a skill? With tool. This. It says challenges. Apprentice level challenges. The simpler techniques require skill alone. Scholar level. Keeper level challenges. Scholar level, more advanced techniques require power as well as significant skill. For more challenging recipes, provide 10 degrees of the relevant aspect. So this is like aspect like Grail. And keeper level, available only to the wise, the great, for the most fortunate of idiots. Or the most fortunate of idiots. I'm gonna be good at this game. 15 degrees of the relevant aspect. Every keeper level recipe also needs a very specific ingredient. The perfect ingredient may even mean you need less aspect. Now, if I remember correctly, isn't just like considering... Maybe if I talk to someone, I can develop a skill. In summer, the barber comes by to keep the villagers kempt. A shilling will buy his service. Barbers offer moth and little rose. Let's try this. Try talking to the barber. The itinerant barbers of the South Country will keep you clean and kempt. Make sure you don't miss out on any news or gossip. And arrange matters so you aren't too troubled by vermin. Snip, snip. Okay. It's late. Another time. Can't speak with assistants at night. Make use of them quickly or let them go home. So you can collaborate with an element of the soul, memory, tool, beverage, sustenance. But he doesn't want you right now. So can I put you in here? We're playing around. We're figuring this out. No. Not considered an occupant, I guess. Oh no, they disappeared! I wasted my time. Okay, well let's get this guy. Oh, topic. Oh. Clouds? Shoot. Something soaked? Reverend Timothy always jumps at the offer of my company. I don't have anything that he wants to talk about. Ah, but he will help me. Ordained by the Church of the Unconquered Sun. Yeah, so he does have a lantern. Ah, there we go. Let's try Phos and see what happens. Together we'll be watchful. Boost, lantern, and sky. Just want to see what happens here. Is that it though? Do I lose them afterwards? My assistant and I are vigilant. I don't get it. I don't understand how to learn a new skill. But let's unlock this. I suppose. And then we can also... We opened up all these bundles. Maybe we learn a skill by working? What was this again? Effort and knowledge. Once again, a skill. Anything can be learned. Everything can be forgotten. How would I learn a skill? Like you can train with someone. You can study something. Oh, there's also this way. Assistance, moon, or winter. Do I have a winter? I think I do. Well, we might have to find someone. What if I do this? What visitors might be passing through? Find out what unusual passersby might be looking for employment. Oh, that's the barber again, right? Moth and little rose. And a little rose. What does a little rose mean? Moth. Maybe by studying books, we can get a skill. Very cool. The sisters and brothers of the Abbey built these gardens in the 13th century, at the height of the period we now call Solar Gothic. Walk here a while and breathe the peace they left. Sea holly in summer, blue crowns in the winter. So heart, element of the soul, knowledge. Once again, skill. This is Long Tower first floor. Long Tower looks like it's been abandoned much longer than 7 years. In the nocturnal period, the inhabitants probably spent most of their time on the seaward side of the isle. I'll need help to restore the room above. That's lantern 3 now. This is the walled garden. Iron spikes march along the top of the wall. The gate is rusted shut, but what I can see through the bars is as ruinous as I might expect. Edge 4. Stop showing that. The first true threshold. I have reached the threshold of the house proper. The librarians of the Curia were scholars of note. Some were potent adepts. From here, I should proceed carefully, observing the proper forms, making the appropriate offerings. The villagers and other locals know the ways of the earth and sea hereabouts. Their assistance will be invaluable. Knock 3. Oh, there's Rose. So that's another aspect that I don't think was in Cultist Simulator. Okay, I'm gonna play around and try to figure out how to get skills. I think maybe I have to learn them from books. But then how do I get these like... Oh, I have an idea. Can I like sell these? Written in Latin. Oof. Okay, go into town and like... Always element of the soul. Oh, that's Grail, okay. Topic, money? Day's work is a night's dreaming. Like, you learn by doing stuff. Learn skills. Okay. Grail and Heart. That might have been a waste. Braille 2. Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe if I make tea or something, I don't know, that teaches me a skill. You have to do things. Cool. The Watchman's Tower Observatory. Thomas DeVille, second Baron Brankrug, who they called Baron Silence, built the observatory in 1576. By happy coincidence, just in time to observe the passage of the Great Comet in 1577. Got more bundles. Telescope. The scholars of the house watch the courses of the stars to determine their past and understand their future. I'm ready, but for what? So this is just to add additional aspects, I think. Kitty's armchair. This looks very like the armchair in which Kitty Mazarin, second librarian, sat for L. Breton's famous group portrait. I remember that. Okay, skills. Need to find something that has like... See, but this also requires a skill. Oh, there we go. Perhaps. He provided moth, but not enough to match mystery. Mystery moth. If you're lucky, you might still succeed. Okay, well, let's see what happens with the Debate of Seven Cups. The Distillations of Spirit, recorded by an alchemist who identifies himself in the forward as "But sir," Thomas Brown's reflection. But sir... There's still a chance. Extra effort soul. An opportunity to add a soul element. Failure might cause malady. Only connect memory. An opportunity to add a memory, which will be used up. Uh-oh. Did it literally just go dark as that happened? An element of the soul? No, I have none. Shoot. All right, well, we're learning, right? There's still a chance. Oh, maybe it's going to keep going until I can add one of those. Opportunities. Increase relevant aspects by adding an element of the soul card. And what was it? 10 off? I mean, no? Maybe I should have tried for a different one. Am I gonna get sick? Or we have a chance to add a memory, okay. The mysteries in this have defeated me for now. You can always try again later. Okay. Hopefully I'm not sick, though. Oh, we got memory fear. All right, let's find an easier one. Mystery Sky 12. There we go. Knock 4. Sky. But we have nothing like that. We have a lantern and sky, heart and grail, and we've got lantern. So if we could find a lantern book, that would be ideal. Mysteries of the Lantern. Let's consider these. Maybe this will allow us to learn a skill. There we go, lantern, but it's 14. And then this is lantern, right? It's sky. Shoot. We just had the wrong combinations. What about this one? Lady Eva's Repose. Meditation on the drowning of Lady Eva de Wolf. It's probably de Wolf. And her 2 grandchildren, written in the years when the estate was abandoned by Father Theo. Once a de Wolf family chaplain, one of the few to remain on the Isle in those desolate years. That's Winter 4. That seems doable. What was this? Opus Magnus Caeruleus. Ambrose Westcott used to render the title of this venerable and anonymous work mockingly as the Big Blue Business. A kinder translation would be the great work in Azure. Or in Azure. Maybe I'll put like the easier ones in one area. Four, 6. Those are pretty easy. That's a harder one. Harder ones go higher up. That's like medium. Yeah, like 10 and above up here. Let's do these also. I don't know. I have a feeling maybe I can learn skills from the people that we find as well, if I just talk to them. A Baronial period book. A dire Bestiary of the horrors to be found in mirrors. This is a recent edition of a 3rd century text by Pomander. Written in Greek. Sky. Okay. Let's wait till the next day and let's see if we can hire someone and maybe they can teach us something. I guess I could work for now, though. It's going to come back the next day, right? There's a bunch of different things you could do for work in Cultist Simulator. Can I, like, consider tea? Yeah. Add a soul card. Maybe I should just be investigating everything also. Like, did I investigate this? This is the part that's like... Oh, rain. There we go. We got... Oh, that's nectar, though. That's not like something that's wet. I like it, but it's also could be a little tedious, like just figuring out what to do. A scent memory. What have I learnt? Nothing. So did I find a lantern one? $14 though. I want to see if I can learn a skill from these, from someone here. It was the barber, right? But I can also just see what visitors might be passing through. So this could be like any random person, I guess. Let's find out. We know we can get the barber. A poet. A poet has come to the sweet bones seeking inspiration, which mostly seems to mean drinking, but also complaining. The elegiac poet provides winter, moth, and sky assistance. Talk to him before he leaves if you want to use his services. Winter, moth, and sky. Oh, so we could maybe go this way. Yeah, winter. Nice, 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 nice. Let's get this guy. I have to pay them, so there's nothing else. I could encourage my assistant, work with them for a little while, exalt them, or I could just listen to whatever they might have to say. Add something to enhance your assistant's effectiveness for the day. Ah, okay, okay, I see. So I get 4 winter. But I could offer something to increase the power. Maybe that's how I don't know why I keep moving over there for the books. Sky. That's pretty good. He's got 4 moth and 4 winter and 4 sky. Winter. Okay, so let's see. Can I get assistance for considering this? No. Maybe if I talk to him, I get a memory or something. Let's just try. We're learning. Let's just see what happens if I talk to them. They don't go away, but we got a memory of storm. I've learned something, or perhaps just remembered it. Can I consider a memory? Skill readable lesson. Ooh. A lesson. Use this to gain or improve a skill. So I need a lesson from someone. Sky and sky. Yeah, but... these are Grail. Maybe we get a lesson from the books, though? I don't know. I'm just figuring this out.